Your subconscious remembers everything. This film helps you finally release it. Your subconscious remembers everything.
Most of your deepest pain didn't come from the outside. It came from the parts of you were forced to silence. You learned to stay calm while your heart was breaking. You learned to act strong when you were barely holding on. You learned to protect everyone else, even when no one protected you. And slowly, without noticing, you built a world inside your mind that no one else could see. A world full of unspoken fears, unfinished tears, and memories your body still remembers, even when you don't. The subconscious doesn't forget. It holds every moment you were too busy surviving to feel, every truth you swallowed, every emotion you avoided just to make it through the day. But healing starts in the shadows, with honesty, with listening, with finally turning toward the version of you that still hurts. And when you whisper to that wounded part, "You're safe now. I'm here," the entire inner world begins to shift. Because when you heal the unseen, your whole life begins to change.
Your patterns are not your personality.
Most of the patterns that shape your life are not conscious choices. They are old survival codes your mind wrote long before you understood what was happening. You push people away because once someone came too close and hurt you. You overthink everything because your mind learned that danger hides in the smallest details. You apologize too much because life taught you your needs were too loud. You call it personality, but it's not. It's protection. Your mind isn't broken. It's loyal. It has been trying to keep you alive with instructions that no longer match your life. And when you begin to reprogram these patterns, not with force, but with awareness, everything shifts. You start choosing your thoughts instead of being ruled by them. You start calming the storm instead of drowning in it. You become someone who moves from intention, not fear. And the moment your inner patterns change, your entire reality follows.
Your inner child still waits for you.
There is a younger version of you, still waiting to be heard. A part of you that never felt safe enough to speak its truth. The child who learned to hide emotions because no one knew how to hold them. The child who stayed quiet to avoid feeling like a burden. You became strong too early, not because you wanted to, but because you had no choice. And now, you're an adult carrying the weight of that forgotten child. You call it anxiety. You call it numbness. You call it overthinking. But really, it's the echo of someone you used to be asking to be seen. Healing begins the moment you stop running from the feelings you once hid to survive. When you sit with that younger you and whisper, "You didn't deserve this. You were always enough." Something inside finally relaxes, and slowly, the child within you becomes safe, and the adult you are finally becomes whole.
Your mind is trying to protect you.
Most storms in your life don't come from the outside. They begin in your mind. The mind remembers pain long after the world has moved on. It replays old wounds as if they're happening again. It warns you of danger, even in moments of safety. It protects you from love, because love once hurt you. But listen, your mind isn't your enemy. It is a guardian that never learned the difference between then and now, between memory and reality. Healing begins the moment you say, "I understand why you're afraid, but we're safe now." You stop fighting your thoughts You start guiding them. You stop bracing for impact. You start breathing again. And slowly, gently, your mind begins to trust you. And the storm you carried for so long finally begins to quiet down.
Your future self is calling you.
There is a version of you, quietly waiting on the other side of your fear. Not the version shaped by people who couldn't love you. Not the version built from wounds you never deserved, but the version you were always meant to become. A version with boundaries. A version with peace. A version who no longer shrinks to make others comfortable. Becoming your highest self is not about adding more. It's about releasing what never belonged to you. Old beliefs, old fears, old identities you outgrew long ago. The moment you stop betraying yourself, you stop repeating the life you healed from. That future version of you is calling your name, and every choice you make today brings you closer. It's time to meet the person you were always meant to be.